No.
What?
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 Hello.
Illumination.
What? Minions? You talking about Minions intro
Illumi.
coming in with
Obviously,
illumination?
I'm talking about Illumi.
Okay. Let's be honest. Illumi is a minion. Surprise, everybody! Spoiler alert: he is a minion. The object head is just a minion.
I'm
They're
unaliving
stacked.
my character as we speak.
They are, yes, they are. That's a great. There's kobold in a trench coat. There's 3 kobolds in a trench coat. I give you 3 minions in a trench coat with a light bulb head.
I'm unaliving my character as we speak. Replace me, it's fine.
Take a fork in me, because I'm done.
Hey, Wanderers, Scribbles, and Doodles, welcome back to the Weaver Chronicles, into the A.E.T.H.E.R, episode 14, The Quest for the Verdant Blade. How's everybody doing tonight? We have some exciting content to continue for you today. For my cast members did not make it as far as I wanted them to last time, but that is okay. Because we're back early than we usually do for the most part for Into the A.E.T.H.E.R. I mean, I know we did do Mondays, but it's like a toss up of Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays so far, to be honest. But that being said, before we get into the game, I have some saddening news. I say saddening because the news is House Facebook is dead.
No.
And the murderer was Facebook itself. For you see, they have now enacted a requirement to have 100 followers to be required to go live on Facebook.
Mm.
And alas, the Weaver Chronicles, for how young that we are, and for how much content is created, we have not yet reached our 100 scribbles of the Weaver Chronicles. This is your moment. This is your chance right now. If you enjoyed the viewing pleasure of House Facebook Live, please make sure to follow Weaver Chronicles at Facebook. I leave it in your capable hands, scribbles, all across the globe. You have the power to bring back House Facebook.
I love your little braids.
Thank you. It's something new.
I do like the new hairstyle.
Thank you.
It's just something about it. It's like Eskimo for some reason.
Lane,
Wow.
mind your business.
Shade.
Mind your business. Look, man, I got the new glasses. I'm trying to change up the style just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
So,
Speaking
yeah,
of changing styles, there's a great segue into for, as you can see, if this is your first time watching, this is not going to make sense. But if you've returned to watch, you will come to see that I have decided to add a little reactive image to our following cast members, so that when they talk, you know the face that is associated with that cast member. Now, in pursuant to that detail, I have done some experimenting, and I believe our solution to having our reactive image and cameras, while also having a palpable pleasurable viewing experience of our virtual tabletop is none other than the beta testing of Roll20's integration with Discord. That's right. Storyweaver here is a pro subscriber to Roll20. Therefore, right now, there's a beta test of allowing you to have Roll20 integrate with Discord. It's used as a Discord activity. So I can run an entire campaign with Discord. Therefore, that means we can have our cameras down below. We can add the reactive images. We can do so much more. So there is that in the experimentation. I have also thought about if we just really utilize the audio and video in Roll20, or at least the video in Roll20, because we can hear ourselves in Discord, but then we can use the video on Roll20, so they have the camera, I can add the images, and it just kind of creates that immersive experience. Also, you get to see the comical and hilarious happenings on the screen that the cast members do that you're not able to see because when we switch over, they're just images. That was a long intro. Whew. I'm tired. I'm already tired. Phew. Well, I think I am done talking for right now. I'm going to give myself a little reprieve, and I'm going to pass it along to the cast to introduce themselves, tell you a little about themselves. Words
are hard.
Words are hard. And
Having
words
an
are hard.
aneurysm as we speak. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
It's a dumpster fire, but it's fine.
By the way, do want to say, even though this is my cast members, I do want to thank Nominate 4242, if I have not already, for becoming a fellow scribble of the Weaver Chronicles on House Twitch. We also have Shion Shadows on House Twitch becoming a scribble. Thank you very much. And the Greatson becoming a scribble on House Twitch. That being said, I'm going to now be quiet for a moment, catch my breath, and let Kevara start the introductions of the cast members.
As always, I'm Amber, aka Kevara, and you can find me on Instagram at Duck and Goose Photography. What is it? A little about myself. I don't know, man. There's a lot and a little, so you know. But anyways, I'm here. It's great. I'm excited for what the next session holds. And I'll pass it on to the 3 minions in a trench coat with a light bulb. Lane.
Hi. I'm Lane, also known as Illumi. And you can find me on Kick and Twitch at Greatson. And I like video games.
Hold up, time out. Did you wear that sweatshirt for this session?
What do you mean?
Because it's literally, you got like a smiley face, but you also have like a sad face going on. It's like, you've got literally a giant Illumi.
It's a Fallout Boy. hoodie, but...
It's a Fallout Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, Fallout, like the band. Okay, sorry.
Wow.
First thing that came to mind, honestly, was Fallout, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, that's Pip-Boy. He doesn't look like that at all.
It's
No,
the
it's from
Get
their
it right.
it's from their tour. So much for tour
That's cool.
dust.
So, is that really the secret of Illumi? You're just the embodiment of the Fallout Boys?
I mean, Illumi's not depressed, but I'm just kidding. No, Fallout Boy isn't depressing. That's the joke.
All right, thank you very much, Illumi.
Illumi doesn't even talk enough, and like half of Fallout Boy's like earlier titles are just miles long, and he's
Very
just over here,
true.
like, simple
Oh, just
dialogue.
awkward.
So
Very true.
Hit my knee on my desk.
Oh no.
we all gonna
Go
make it
ahead and
today?
roll a d4, and you'll take that in physical damage. So the physical damage you take in real life affects your game character.
That's 522.
Oh, you're dead.
Ashley, you've been awfully quiet over there, my dear.
It wasn't my turn yet.
Yeah, she just
Wayne!
waited for her turn.
You haven't passed the baton. How dare
I was
you?
interrupted. Thank you very much.
Not my fault. You can't watch where you're going with your knees.
I was interrupted by the celestial being, not my knee.
Celestial being, how dare you? Have an aneurysm, then you're gonna make him roll. Man, we're off to a great start, anyways.
Take it
the
away,
baton
Ashley.
is mine. I am the anomaly. I am Liliana. Can't find me anywhere but here. But today, I am going to call out Ducky Please for Twitch. Ducky Please. It's with an I-E, Ducky. He does variety gaming, but mostly fighting.
Cool. I believe you made this shout out once in Weaver Chronicles before.
I sure did. I'm gonna circle back around. Make sure everybody gets some love each time.
Yeah. New arc. Makes sense. So yeah, check out Ducky Please. I am terrible about updating it in the description. I'm sorry. One day,
gave
when
you
I
the
have
link.
time.
It'll make it easier for you.
That's very true. But one of these days, I'm going to be able to put these people that we give a shout out to, and of course to the Instagram page heralded by A.E.T.H.E.R. It's got to happen. So sorry if I'm for slacking on those things.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You know what? It's like, just like in D&D, there are phases when it comes to levels. Like level 5 being that you are known, like you're known heroes, right? So when you guys reach level 5, maybe that's when I'll get my stuff together and be able to put simple links and subscriptions and what have you.
I believe in you.
Maybe.
Eventually.
If the dementia doesn't kick first.
If the dementia doesn't kick, I mean, it's not dementia; it's just life.
I still put
That
my
being
money on
said.
dementia. He's gonna come into the stream one day and be like, "Who are you people?"
Hey, what's going on here? Where are we? Who are you? Who am I? That being said, I forgot to press the record button earlier, so at a certain point, the recording's gonna start. So even though House Facebook is dead and we can't go live, you will get to see posted content on there. So it's not entirely dead. We're going to bring life back to the Facebook, but the doors have been barred and we can't go inside and offer live content to you wonderful scribbles and scribbles, wanderers, and doodles of House Facebook. And again, only you have the power. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Weaver Chronicles at Facebook. Weaver Chronicles on YouTube. And StoryWeaver24 on Twitch.
Please do it before he forgets and the dementia gets worse. We're begging, please. He forgot to record. It's getting worse, please.
Yeah, I'm not helping myself out here. You can also help us out, though, if you join our wonderful community that we're trying to build on Discord called The Great Book. Link is definitely in the description of the videos, I make sure. And I also post links to check out my wonderful cast members, such as Lane and our previous cast member, Zexion. He's over on Twitch. He plays World of Warcraft. So give him a holler.
That's also
Tell him
where I
hi.
posted my shoutouts.
And the shoutouts. All right. That being said, I think it's time we finally get into the Aether and continue where we last left off. Alrighty. So, last we left off, our party was teleported to a strange new place. World? Level? Hard to say.
Place.
They found themselves in a forest of eyes. Eyes that, to Illumi's experimentation, that when you touch them, it has the moisture of an eye, but it does not blink. And as Kevara also experimented and found out, these are also eyes that, as you're walking, it looks as if the eyes are following you.
Disgusting.
Most of them.
Wonderful place. Most of them. Which they later find out because the introduction to an adventuring gnome wizard known as hello, my name is Berlin Wobblecog. Yes, Berlin Wobblecog. He tells you of that there are certain trees in this forest that look at one specific direction. And the reason that they do that is in pursuant of an ancient and powerful weapon known as the Verdant Blade. And we last left off where Berlin Wobblecog told the party the prophecy of the Verdant Blade. And then they began the quest in order to find the Verdant Blade. But before they was able to do that, when they first met up with Berlin Wobblecog, met with a needle-like creature. And as the party fought off and tried to defend Berlin Wobblecog and try to defeat these creatures, one got away. You know, an Echo can only do so much, and Illumi can only do so much. It was actually Illumi who got the attack on the runaway creature.
I stabbed him.
Stabbed him.
Stab, stab.
The mystery mouse tool.
We'll use for later.
And yet the needle creature got away, and unfortunately for them, it was because that needle creature got away that not one, not two, not three, not four, but an entire swarm of these needle creatures start appearing from the forest, and the party decided, time to run, time to go.
Toodaloo.
And that was when the prophecy of the Verdant Blade was spoken and told. And pursuant to that, and following and beginning the quest of the Verdant Blade, as they're walking in the forest, a thick fog begins to encompass the forest. It encompassed Berlin. And in a last-minute action, the party decides to hold hands. And in doing so, it seems that none of them were separated from this fog. But now this fog is ever-encompassing, and every direction they look, there is fog. However, in the fog, they found silhouetted figures, a group of what seems adventurers of different races and size. They walked toward the silhouetted fogged figures, only to find that the silhouettes were not there and dispersed when they tried to reach out for them. And then, I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
Nah, come
First
Not
roll.
again.
on. A perception check. A 9.
Ooh, not bad.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
21.
And, 18.
Oh yeah. You guys are doing great. Just as a reminder, make sure to call out your rolls when you make them. But you guys had done it, basically. Just as a reminder, start of the new arc, you know.
Hey, Lan. Hey, Lan, you're
Oh.
the blurry blood.
You got to give me a second. I
Okay.
can fix it. I can fix it.
Go like this.
Can fix it.
I don't know why it does that. No, it's not turning back on.
Like,
Cool
it,
beans.
I say it was doing great, and then it just loop, and I was like, oh no.
There
I'm gonna
I
wreck.
am.
Wait, I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it. So, anyways.
Is that another secret of Illumi? Is that your character is basically Fix-It Felix?
I wish.
I mean,
I
he got
do.
he got the screwdriver, so technically he kind of
that's-
in a way could be like an off-brand.
Oh. I was gonna say I do have the
Off-brand.
mending cantrip, but I don't have it anymore because I picked up something.
Illumi's too easy for, you know, I pick on, not pick on, I more just like relate characters to his character. I should be doing that for every one of you. So Liliana, her character is basically, first thing that came to mind was no game, no life.
And
Who?
I didn't have like a character from that though. It was just like I feel like this character, like her character would be from No Game No Life. Yeah, that one died. Got nothing on that one.
I haven't watched that, so I don't know.
It's a good anime.
I'm not saying it's not. I just haven't watched it yet. I have a lot of shit on my
My
watch
Discord's on that
list.
side. Fixing it.
Are we good?
Yeah.
What's happening? Yeah, all right. He's good now. All right. So, with that perception check, we're going to, of course, I'm going to start with the lowest and then to the highest. Actually, sorry, this is a group check. So group-wise, you feel behind you figures.
Look.
Do you turn around to look?
I'm turning around to look, but I'm still holding on.
I'm kind of just still staring straight ahead.
I would definitely turn around to look.
All right. So Lumi and Liliana, what you see is, it's strange. Of the group you previously saw, two members stand out. One appears to be a female that has a tail of a snake instead of legs, with a humanoid midsection complete with two arms. The other appears to be female as well, with elf-like ears, but not quite, adorning what seems to be two star-like weapons. And these are the two figures that are behind, that Illumi and Liliana are looking at right now.
Hello?
Hello?
No response.
I'm gonna try to walk towards them, still holding the hands of everybody else.
I would say probably that jerk would then get K-Bar like, oh, we're turning around now.
Yeah. Like, who are you guys talking? Oh God, where are we going?
Where are we going now?
Crazy. Let's go.
Adventure time.
Good morning, sunshine.
So as you walk towards these figures, I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Mm.
10.
11. 12.
12.
We gotta get some kind of bonus for that, right? A flush.
Come on,
Flush,
man.
huh? 10, 11, 12! Man, I wish there was some kind of mechanic like that. That'd be
There
interesting.
can be.
It's fine. Basically, what happens as you approach these two figures, your heads have you hear like a sheen in your mind. It's kind of like your mind
Like
is
ear ringing.
yes, ear ringing.
thing,
That's
okay.
exactly the way to put it. Like ear ringing,
Okay.
getting a slight headache as an image appears in all of your heads. An image that looks like this.
Ah!
Well, that's cool looking.
What is that?
It's more nightmare fuels what it is.
Oh goodness! I need a nap. I need a monster.
That's how you feel after looking at this thing? I need a monster.
I just
What?
Drink?
Sleep.
Look, we're all tired and we haven't had a rest after facing the needle thingies. So, I mean, a monster is kind of logical here.
Yeah, totally.
What you
is it?
see appear in your
silly.
mind is a creature's skull with a design reminiscent of a deer, complete with large, sprawling antlers. It has an intense, dark, and eerie style. The skull is adorned with a halo-like ring of fire above the antlers, and is surrounded by flames and dark fur. The creature's eyes glow a deep red, and the overall composition conveys just this sense of dark power and mystique. And as you just like see this image that's just like for a split second is like there and pops into your mind, you do get a feeling of, when you look at this creature, you think to
Errol?
yourselves, strength, power. Two words just like echo in your mind, and then it vanishes.
What was the prophecy again? Does this have anything to do with that?
You can always check your journal.
Let me read this book real quick. I'm just kidding.
By the way, in what seems like corrupted, kind of a corrupted or a glitchy notification, in front of all of you, you see, congrats, added mask. And then it
At
vanishes.
least we made it into the game.
True.
So you will find in your journal that same image.
All right.
And as you kind of like, because I imagine with like the ringing in your heads and that you would close your eyes, and when you open your eyes back up, those two figures that you saw are gone.
First it's the eyeballs, now it's a trick playing fog.
Okay,
And a
so we need to
weird
turn
thing.
exactly behind us. And
So like
walk forward
180
again.
back to where I just got snatched from?
Yes, 180.
Okay.
And we'll continue to go that way.
Okay. Come on, Lumi. Nobody gets left behind. Even the
Everybody's
girl that's
holding
just a bit in
hands,
my
right?
arm.
Still holding hands.
Yes. Illumi's
Okay.
trying to read the prophecy right now.
Anything in
holding his
there
arm,
about
then.
This mask?
Is there anything you four would like? Excuse me, you three. I counted myself. I'm not going to do anything. yet. Is there anything that you three would like to do as you're wandering through this fog, hands held together?
Get out.
Check a tree.
Mm.
We're supposed
Tag
to
a
go the
tree?
direction. Check a tree. Supposed
Check
to go
a
the
tree.
direction where they're not following us. Like, is there? Can we find a tree in the fog, or like, are they constantly too far away? Or...
That's the strange thing. It just seems like this fog, and it's like as you try to like wander out to the right or such in directions and trying just to feel for a tree, because you walk for about 10 minutes to the right, you can't find a tree. You try to walk 10 minutes to the left and not able to find a tree. There is just this fog.
I guess we just got to keep going.
What is it? The fog, can it be manipulated in any way outside of what we have just seen with our own eyes? Can we manipulate it in any way?
In a sense of like thinking something in your mind and seeing it conjured.
No, like if I wanted to send a gust of wind to
like using your magic.
It does say that it clears clouds.
Yeah, it disperses gas or vapor, extinguishes candles, torches, or similar unprotected flames, stuff like that. So it's a thought.
You can certainly try.
Too much fog for that.
There's too much fog. Well, I mean, it's worth a try. Okay,
go for it. Just cast
if you want to send the spell description.
100 times.
Oops,
Yeah,
I knew it. There we go. Okay, so
60-foot line.
A line of strong wind, 60 foot long and 10 feet wide, blasts from Kevara in a direction she chooses for the spell's duration. This is a concentration up to a minute, so that's interesting. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every blah, 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 blah. The gust disperses gas or vapor and it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. It causes la 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 la. Okay. So I've seen a lot about extinguishing flames, gas, and vapors. However, you can certainly try this.
Okay.
Fog is technically a vapor.
Choose a... Yeah, in a way.
Okay, never mind. Then it...
So choose a direction.
I guess just straighten forward in front of us to see what we can see. Ta-da!
Okay.
It's a start because we've gone to the right, nothing. Gone to the left, nothing. I don't want to look back there because we just saw something really weird. We're gonna go this way.
Okay.
And we're gonna like it.
As you unleash a line of strong wind in front of you, 10 feet wide. It's incredible. By doing that, you can see a path of trees. But if it's touched by the fog, because you remember, this is a densely congested forest of these trees with eyes. And it seems somehow this fog itself is able to manipulate reality itself to where those trees are non-existent. But as soon as you did the gust of wind, 60 feet long line of trees, and it maintains this opening, this pathway. But as you do that, all of you here, allow me to take care of them. Allow me to prove worthy. of the title. Given to me.
Who are you?
And this voice sounds like it came from all directions of the forest.
Guys, I don't have a good feeling about this at all.
Well, yeah.
Oh well. Onward and upward.
Give it about 10 minutes or so as you kind of walk forward in this empty path of the fog, and you hear, well, hey, do you see me?
That sounds like our friend. Let's go get him.
Go get him.
He's waving at the kind of end of the path.
I'm gonna start.
Hurry,
walking
hurry,
away.
before it closes in.
Run.
Dun, 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 dun. I had to.
Went the same route with that.
And as you make it back to Berlin Wobblecog, it says, "Well, thank goodness you're okay. I was quite worried that something would have happened to you guys because we didn't hold hands. What is that? I know about this fog. It is a thing known in this forest of eyes, the enchanted eye wood."
Do people die in this fog?
There haven't been reports of any deaths in the enchanted eye wood, by the fog at least. No one really tries to adventure in these woods anyways, just because of its enchantedness and the dangers that it presents.
Interesting.
It would have been nice to know beforehand, though.
Sorry, I was so focused on following the direction of the eyes that I forgot to inform you. And as he's talking, I need everyone to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
11.
Oh,
Or you should have had a 13.
oh dear, oh dear.
Draw 3 in there real quick.
Oh boy. Okay. So, luckily, this is a group check. However, with him kind of like talking, you get that ringing in your head again, and you hear a massive roar inside of your heads as what is displayed in your minds is this.
Ooh, no thank you.
Well, I didn't pick it up.
What you see here is a monstrous creature with a terrifying and formidable appearance. The creature has the head of a deer skull with large, sharp antlers. The eyes are glowing red. And the creature's mouth is wide open, showcasing sharp, jagged teeth that look capable of inflicting severe damage. The chest is adorned with a skeletal structure with rib-like bones that are sharp and red-tipped, as if covered in blood. and it is to kind of elaborate in a sense, because it looks like its chest is just open. No, it's just a skeletal rib on top of his chest, where there's like fur beneath the skeletal ribs.
Well, somebody got their baby back ribs.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me. Oh. Anyways,
I'm sorry.
Chili.
Once again, you get that glitchy notification, except this is done in like kind of one letter across the board until it kind of, like basically like CONGARTS, CREATURE, HAS BEEN TO
Oh.
INVNTORY.
CAMPFRSOG song.
That's all I That's all I got. Like, it just kept going.
Basically, in like one letter kind of sequence, it was spelling out, congrats, creature has been added to the inventory.
Creature.
Can we rewrite nightmare fuel in our inventory?
Little guy, what is the mask and the creature? Do you see them too? Do they come to you?
He kind of like, he's looking at his kind of like his book of like the prophecy, and then as you're kind of speaking, kind of looks up, mask? Creature? What are you talking about?
Is there anything in the prophecy about masks and creatures?
I don't think so. You're seeing a mask and creatures?
Do we have a picture of it in our inventory?
Yes. If you go to your journal, it'll be located there.
I mean, like,
can you display it?
Yeah, like look at this.
You can certainly try.
I want to try.
Okay, so you just kind of like go into your journal and you try to show, and I assume this is the way you want to do it, which is you want to go into your journal and then just take the picture and be like, look.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, so you do that, and he's kind of like staring. It's just like, is this some kind of game? There's nothing in between your fingers. Is this one of those things where it's like, look at this and get fooled?
No, there's something right here.
Or to look at it, make sure it's there.
You see it, Liliana.
Maybe it's only us. Because
so we must be still in the Aether then, so he can't see it. This has just gotten a lot harder.
All right, little buddy.
Hmm?
Which way should we go now? Like, what should we do?
Oh, yes. Yes. All right, let's see here. We have to continue to follow the eyes and just stay close, follow me. And just after kind of trudging for what feels like an hour, following trees of looking in one direction by Berlin, he's like, I think we're nearly there. I wonder what time it is, though. It's really hard to tell in the enchanted eye, but...
Just whip out a watch.
Oh, well, you see, watches and, timekeeping devices are very thrown off in the enchanted eye wood.
I can see that because
Mm.
I don't even have a watch.
I have heard tale of adventurers who are able to overcome this difficulty. Someone who's said to have a keen mind.
A keen mind.
A keen mind, yes.
Who has? What does the person with keen mind have to do?
No, I mean, I'm not sure about necessarily have to do. It is described as a feat of adventurers, or a feat for adventurers that can, when facing places that distort time, they will always know what time it is.
Oh.
Would be really
Yep.
useful right now, but I don't have it. Anyone feeling tired? Is my question though. Do we want to take a rest?
I mean, I'm good, but if you want to rest, we can rest.
I mean, let me think of it.
I could use a small rest.
We could take a short rest.
Yeah, I could take a short rest.
Let's see. Well, you guys healed me up, so I'm good when it comes to healing and everything. And I didn't use any spell slots. I really should have though. I realized. Again, I'm above a beginner, so I realized I probably when I was getting attacked, maybe it would have been good to use my shield. No, by the way, if we're doing a short rest, I can identify objects. If you would like them identified.
I don't believe we have any now, but if something should come up, then we would be happy to ask.
Okay.
You're the leader, though. Which way shall we go?
I'm gonna go behind this tree over here and drain some fluid.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're taking a short rest.
What does that mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
I'm going
it.
to. Okay. What does he mean?
Use the restroom.
He can use the restroom?
Potty?
But he's a light bulb.
He's a
We don't
special
question.
teacher.
We don't question. All right. As we are conducting our short rest, everyone, wisdom saving throw, if you please.
Oh boy.
With the save
Don't forget
throw
to throw
and
your
hit
hit-
dice.
Don't forget to throw your hit dice for healing for your short rest.
Ah.
Yes, and you can choose the amount of dice that you want to roll for your short rest.
What
that you have available in your
full
pool.
HP.
I think I can get by on that. Will be good.
So,
I'll go one more.
as you three... Okay. Oh, and what were your wisdom save results?
16.
18.
I think if I
18.
remember correctly. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
16.
Okay. So, as you three are resting, another voice rings in your heads. And it goes a little something like this. Something has taken root inside of her, almost like an addiction. this want of kill and strength.
Murder?
And I brought myrrh. But Judas, no.
And that is all that happens. Your short rest is conducted, unless you wanted to do some roleplay aspect or discuss with amongst Berlin about anything. You may do so before we continue.
I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Okay, Vara. You don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to be good.
You got something to say, lady?
I'm looking at something. Give me a second. Because I have a wonder, because I'm sussing. But I don't know if I want to use the spell slot for it. Because, I mean, I don't even know if I can use it. I'm going to be honest. Because it says something, but it gets cut off.
Oh.
Not casting it.
I got you. Just kind of like
Description pull up for a little, because it's new.
What in the world? Detect thoughts, one, long rest, or using spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Does this have to do with your star form? Like being able to use,
No,
or
it's
no?
whenever I leveled up, it was something I was able to get.
Oh,
so
interesting.
I added it
You can read the thoughts of certain creatures. You can cast a spell as your. So, what questions do you have about this spell?
I mean, I didn't know because it, like, when you're looking at the character sheet, it cut that part off. So I was like hoping maybe if it pulled up, it would do what I wanted it to do, which was up here in the description, long rest or using spell slots. So it's like I was making sure, because I didn't want to like, hey, I'm gonna toss it out and then be like, oh, well, you can't use it. Oh, so
Understood.
But if it's able to be used here before we move on, I wanted to use it on Berlin Wobblecog to see if there's anything like in here that he may not be telling the group, because we're following him blindly and it's just like, he disappears, and as soon as we cast a gust of wind, he reappears after some echoing thoughts. I'm a little,
Pretty scary, echoey thoughts.
Like, I'm a little sussed out that it's like coincidentally things
I
have
trust him
happened.
completely.
Trust him completely. He's adorable. And smashable.
So. Whoa!
Did you say wait, what?
Different smash, guys. Different smash.
Oh, smash.
That's what I thought she meant.
It's like, dear
I am
Lord,
not
woman,
concerned with my
keep it
tiny
in your
human.
brassiere.
Like, daggum, just like kill the poor short man. But yeah, like, jeez. But yeah, I wanted to use
Okay, you want to use it on him?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. Double check something here. La 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 la. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, doesn't speak any language, unaffected, you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. What is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either. Okay, so let's just start with that. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. You hear the surface thoughts as they are like this. Oh, my dear sweet Alara, I hope I am able to find the Verdant Blade and be able to come back to you, my wonderful wife, who I am missing even though it's not been long. Now,
Okay.
How does that make you feel? You
as
horrible
an
person.
action, You can either
Still
shift your
guessing.
attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. So, are you probing deeper?
Sure, why not?
Okay. He has
already
to make
here.
a wisdom saving throw. You said we're already here.
I don't want to know what's going on in these two right now. No. I can ask you what you're thinking. I don't know this guy. It's still a little sus.
Oh,
Suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
all right, let me read something here. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any. Its emotional state, blah, 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 blah. If it succeeds, the spell ends, and you feel the spell has ended.
Okay.
From that, he kind of just wakes up and is just like, yeah. Ugh. Whew. That was a nice rest.
Good morning, sunshine.
Hey, good morning
Hello.
to you all. Oh, what was that, K-Fire?
The earth says hello. It's a saying from where we're from. Don't worry about it.
We got you. So, are we ready to continue?
I think so.
I am ready.
Let's get it.
Okay. As he takes you guys for about 10 minutes, he's like, my friends, I believe we are here. Just past this. And as you like come upon this, like the first time you ever seen like bramble, you know, like kind of bushes that are obstructing your view. And he's like, this way through here must be the shrine of the Verdant Blade, where the Verdant Blade will be there for us. Although I'm not sure about everything in the prophecy, but there might be more to it, but let's go.
Let's go.
Does anybody want to do anything?
Help getting through the bramble. Like,
I mean, do you guys trust enough to go through the bramble? Do you feel
let's
this is a
go.
trap? Do you feel that there's something untoward?
I'm pretty good. I didn't read his mind.
Very well. So, as you go through the bramble, you come to find
More eyeballs.
Oh, they put little glass windows around them this time.
Lumi, are you still going to go try to poke the eyeballs even with glass?
I will go inspect an eyeball. I'm not gonna poke it. I don't think I can reach that high.
It's like, how rude! I'm merely going to inspect it, not poke it. Okay. Go ahead and do me some investigations.
Investigations.
I'm actually fairly decent at that.
I would hope so.
Ooh.
That's a 24.
That's pretty good investigations. With a 24 going over to one of these eyes here, you do find that these are encased kind of eyeballs. You feel and it seems like it has this like. Tell me what exactly you're looking for with like this investigation. You have found that this is an encased eyeball. They're very decorative and very ornate. What else are you trying to understand?
Is it real? Is it a real eyeball? Is it
It looks kind of the same like eyeballs that you've been, seeing, but with a bit more high definition, more detail.
Does it follow me as well?
Of course. Actually, no, not these.
These ones don't follow us.
Good.
That's nice. I want to look at the platform.
Okay. I will say, as you kind of like go through the bramble, Berlin has been quiet. You can see the look of disappointment on his face.
What's wrong, buddy?
No. It was supposed to be here. It's supposed to be floating. It's supposed to be right there in the center.
Maybe we have to do something?
Yeah. Maybe so.
I'm gonna go
Don't get
stand on the
discouraged.
altar. I'm just gonna walk up there and stand right on the.
Lumi, it's reflecting off your light bulb. Get down.
Turn my light off.
Yeah, you kind of stand on the center of the altar. Nothing really happens other than, you kind of like see a light beam kind of piercing through this canopy of trees.
You try, Kevara. I'm gonna step off of it.
Why not? We're here anyways. I was kind of like step up there.
Okay.
See? Nothing.
As you stand on there, and are you looking up or you just stand there?
I'm just standing there looking back at like Illumi, like, see, there's nothing going on.
Well, there we go, because it didn't pick up. As the beam comes shining down onto you, it shines down on your symbol. And your symbol is a moon, is it not?
That was stars.
Star? Okay. So,
Circle
it's
stars.
Yeah. So, it shines onto your star, and your star starts glowing in a blue cerulean light.
Guys,
I'm gonna look up.
Where she is? Like where she is?
I'm gonna look up above her, like up there in the trees.
You just see like the light kind of shining down, but it's just affecting her symbol. But as this is happening, Berlin is like, oh my goodness, the next part of the prophecy. It starts with her. And he like kind of flips through and he's
Nature.
like, when the moon casts a glow on the emerald leaves, I think the star in cerulean light is supposed to represent the moon.
Okay.
And as you kind of stand there with the light as it kind of takes its cerulean light, it begins to like scatter across to the leaves of the trees and such. And you can see that cerulean light beginning to embed into the trees, starting to like hitting like the reflection of one eye to another eye to another eye to another eye, kind of bouncing all around till it hits right here in this center path.
I'm gonna go investigate. I'm gonna just follow the light. Just, ooh, it's shiny.
I'm gonna kind of pull the step down finally, like, okay, that's over with, and then look at the poem and be like, okay, what does the next part of the prophecy say?
When the
Well,
moon casts a glow on the emerald leaves, and the wind
Yeah.
carries secrets that the old forest weaves, look to the oak that stands tall and alone, for beneath its great roots the blade calls home.
So maybe it's down the
So
path.
it's not floating. It's in the great roots.
yeah, well, you know, I was thinking shrine, and it's like it's all about the journey of getting to the shrine of like where you're supposed to find like a floating, like ancient object. But yeah, it makes sense. It sounds like it's buried.
If there's an entire prophecy for it, it can't be that easy to get to.
Yeah, well, you know, I was thinking someone was just being like an what's the word? Barticle.
Specious?
Fair enough. All right. I'm gonna
Idiots.
follow Illumi off the. I'm gonna jump off the platform and follow Illumi.
All right.
Come on,
So
little guy.
I'm on my way. As Berlin and the rest of you go over to that spot, over to right where like that light, and as you can see from this picture, there's like a bright sheen of light. But as you get through that wall of light, in a sense, there is a great oak standing alone, and that light, the blue cerulean light that was there, it seemed to have be creeping onto the great oak, and just kind of like this energy and this light going through all its kind of crevices and like outlining the tree.
For beneath look at the oak that stands tall and alone. For beneath its great roots, the blade calls its home. So the
Is
next
there like
part
a
is there's
entrance
trials.
anywhere, like a cave entrance or like a entrance into the tree or something?
Want to investigate the
Uh,
bottom of the tree? Oh, okay.
hey, who was it? What do you guys want to do? Y'all want to investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking like see if there's like any entrance, like cave entrance, or just an entrance into the tree or something.
Okay.
10. Rip.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation, since it's like it depends on what information you want. Perception is like, I see this, what do I see? Investigation is, I'm actively looking for something, touching, what happens? Wow,
That's
10
a
and 10. 10. By the way, you can also get Berlin to roll 2 if you want him to, or y'all can just say like, nah.
Roll, tiny man. Roll.
Okay. He'd be interested in investigating as well. Excuse me. So that means I get to roll some virtual dice with the NPC. Huzzah!
I
Fancy
rolled a
fancy.
16 for perception, looking around the roots for any kind of signs of anything.
Let's see. Intelligence. There we go. Ooh, Berlin.
You stupid. No, I'm just kidding.
You stupid son of a. Wow,
Oh.
blew me. So angry. You can't stand incompetence, can you?
No, Lumi would never call somebody stupid. What do you mean?
So upon investigations and perception, so Liliana, we'll start with you since you have the highest with a perception. As you're looking at this tall grand oak, you see that there is what can be a hole at the bottom up this great oak.
Hey guys, there's a hole over here.
Where?
Over
Turn
here.
my light bulb back on. Shine it.
Aha!
Oh,
why
warn
mine-
somebody next time.
That's why my
Illumi.
investigation was so low. My light bulb wasn't on.
Wow.
That makes sense. 100%.
That does make sense, actually. Berlin is like, ooh, okay. Allow me to do some digging.
This one? Sorry.
He kind of just like reaches his hand into the hole, just try to feel for something. And he's like, oh, a hole. It's definitely not a blade, but, and he pulls out what appear to be goggles. Hold on a second. I could either take 10 minutes to do a ritual cast, or I can go ahead and use Identify.
We got time. Whatever you want to do.
I can also cast Identify. But
Nah, I'll just go ahead and cast it.
take the lead. Take the lead.
Yeah, thank you. This is, never mind. Not gonna say that. That's gonna be me. And facetious. And probably a little selfish. But it's okay! Anyways. Identify, identity of objectee. And it like touches it. And about a minute as he's like holding on to these goggles, and he's just like, oh, now that is very interesting. As he adorns the goggles on. These, my friends, as he kind of like it's looking all around, are goggles of true sight.
Interesting.
However, as I am coming to find out that I am completely blind with these goggles, and I can only see ethereal things and spiritual things, apparently, as he's kind of like just moving his head all over the place.
Do any of them have the shape of the weapon?
No, not the shape of the weapon.
Wait a minute. Only the purest will gain its true sight. I wonder what that means.
Go! This
We should
must be
let
what it
Lumi
means.
wear it.
I'll try it.
Yeah. Actually, if you would, if you could navigate me, because I think so. The next part of the prophecy is through trials of nature with courage and might. I know this off the top of my head because I've read it so many times. Only the purest will gain its true sight, aka these goggles, guarded by spirits of earth, air, and flame. The worthy shall claim it, and with it their name. So, I need to find spirits of earth, air, and flame.
Lead the way.
Actually, you had to lead. You had to lead the way. Or at least hold my hand, guide me. Okay. I'm blind with these goggles on. I can only see the ethereal things, not
Is
like
there-
the trees itself.
Is there anything that like suggests something like that nearby? Looking around general from the perception before.
You will find
Baby aggro.
actually this is the
Yeah.
Berlin is like, I have an idea. Take me back to the shrine. to the altar.
All right, let's
Okay.
go.
You kind of like just waddle on over there, and as you get there, he kind of looks in the direction of the north, looks in the direction of the east, looks in the direction of the south, and he's like, very fascinating indeed. I think I've figured it out. But it's kind of strange for one direction, since we've already been that way. Maybe it was always there and we never could see it because we didn't have eyes of true sight.
No, makes sense.
Anyways, so what I've discovered is that in the north direction, there is a path lined with rich, moss-covered stones and dense foliage. In the east direction, there is a path where the sound of rustling leaves is almost constant, even when the air is still. There's also light feathers or leaves caught in the breeze. And then finally, in the south, there's a path where the air feels warmer and the scent of ash or charred wood faintly lingers with patches of scorched barks.
There's our spirits that are guarding everything.
Do you think we should do it in order, like earth, air, and flame? Just
Absolutely. If we have a prophecy,
follow
we
the
have to
prophecy,
follow it.
yeah. So earth trial would be, or the earth spirit would be first.
But the thing about that is, if we do that, the next part of it is from waters of wisdom to the fire's embrace. The sword waits in silence in its resting place. For those who are destined, let this truth be known: the Verdant Blade's power is for nature alone. Oof, I messed that up. I wonder what we do with the spirits once we get them.
We make them our friends.
Maybe we can bring them back to the altar and they can use their power to help us.
Perhaps. Okay, so, but technically, I feel like you don't have to follow earth, air, and flame exactly. Feel like you could do air if you wanted, or flame if you wanted, or if you want to just go ahead and do them in the order that the prophecy says.
I think we'll go with in order. My opinion, at least.
I think it wouldn't hurt that way, since we're going off the prophecy.
Okay. So, we're going to first take the north direction. Path that is lined with rich moss-covered stones and dense foliage.
Okay. And then we'll just follow him.
Alright, Illumi, please continue to hold my hand.
Okie dokie.
Ivar,
And as you're guiding, as you guys are kind of like following where he is leading you.
He's okay. Hey, he's okay. Hey, Duchess.
I need somebody of the party to roll me a d20.
I got it. A 9.
9.
I shouldn't have got it.
Olivia's over here.
I got
Nose goes.
I don't get it.
I had it.
So.
I just didn't do it well.
As you kind of follow along with where Berlin is guiding you guys, nothing seems untoward. No weird whispers or these voices ringing. Everything seems fine.
That is the most suspicious fine I've ever heard.
um where you travel for about 10 minutes or so, you come to find, and this is something you do see, you all see a massive ancient oak covered in thick moss and surrounded by stones with roots so large they form natural archways. This tree feels grounded and stable, with its leaves a deeper, richer green than others.
Deku Tree, is that you?
Anybody know how to summon a spirit? Oh, great spirit of Earth. We need your aid.
But this is definitely a unique tree compared to all the other trees. Upon that, all of you find that from the tree, made of intertwined vines, leaves, and rocks, comes out of the tree, gnome-sized creature.
Hello there.
Hi, friend.
Kind of crosses its arms, looks up at you guys, and Berlin's like, hello, are you a guardian spirit of Earth? Cross-eyed, cross-armed, does like kind of a cross-eyed, cross-armed,
okay there, bud?
cross-legged, cross-toed, cross-tongued.
Cross-country?
Hey.
This thing is all sorts of crossed. But it kind of just gives like a peculiar kind of stare at Berlin when he says that, and doesn't say anything. He seems. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I got nothing. Really.
Hmm.
I'm gonna approach him. How
Okay.
close is he to us? Is he like right in front of us, or is he like a little ways back? Or
10 feet.
yeah, I'll walk up to him.
All right. You
I'm
letting
gonna
go of
reach-
Berlin?
No.
Okay. So you're bringing Berlin with you. And Berlin's
Keep
like,
a hold on the
woohoo,
moment
okay.
for sight.
I'm gonna reach my hand out, like I'm trying to shake its hand.
He looks at your hand. He looks up at you. And you hear, I am the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space, the beginning of every end, and the end of every race. What am I?
Can I get that in writing?
Right.
Here, there you go.
The letter E.
Creature turns to you, Liliana.
Mhm.
That's right. You're a clever one, aren't you?
I think I just heard it before.
What do you mean? You never heard of it before. I've been holding this riddle for eternity.
I've been waiting for someone to answer this riddle. They would let me know that they are worthy of the pursuit of the Verdant Blade. I am going to let you know what my name is. My name is Moon.
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 Good to meet you.
Moon?
Moon.
Moon. Like the moon.
Do we need him to cast his glow on the emerald leaves?
I was going to ask.
That's all I'm allowed to tell you. I'm going to lose my corporeal form and turn ethereal.
Well then,
And just
thank you.
following us around for a bit?
Kind of like stares up at you. And then you just see his body kind of like just with the like his he like crumples into a ball that hardens into this orb that has a symbol of Earth on it. And it's now just kind of like floating and illuminating in green.
I do that too, and I'll like shine my head a little bit.
You can hear an etherealness. Good for you.
All right. Well, I guess that leaves on to the next one.
Who's grabbing a hold of said orb?
I'm right
get
there.
it.
I'll grab it. Or
Oh,
I guess
you can have it.
You answered the riddle. You take it.
Okay, I'll take it. Next is
Um,
air.
As soon as you grab it, Liliana,
Mm-hmm.
this can only be heard. You are the only one who can hear this. So, can I get Kevara and Illumi to deafen themselves?
No, just 1 second.
Liliana, what you hear is. If you kill me, you kill her. Wait, hold on. Wrong voice. If you kill me, you kill her as well. Or release me, and her life will be spared. You may now undeafen Kavar and Illumi.
Why are we back?
We're back.
We're back.
It said something. Hold on. If you kill me, you kill her. If you release me, you save her. Not verbatim, but like that.
Who was her?
Don't know.
Is it the lady that had the blade?
Maybe. Did y'all hear that? Like, it was in my head.
I just heard you say it.
Oh,
I
okay.
say you look like you were
I just
lost in
wanted to make
space for
sure.
a moment after you grabbed the orb, and then you're back with us now.
I am blind with these goggles.
I'll snatch his
Does
hand. I'm just kidding.
blindness deafen you?
In a
Sorry, little
way,
man.
I guess so, because I definitely didn't hear anything either. So I'm wondering if I'm not only blind, but I'm also deaf.
But
I'm
you can
gonna
hear
get
me
real
now.
close to him and scream, "Can you hear me now?"
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you for
making sure.
testing that.
Just making sure. All right, now to air.
For someone so bright, he's so loud. Let's just think about that, right? You know, it's like the darker it is, the harder it is to hear.
This way, I'm gonna start dragging him towards the other child, towards the stuff blowing in the wind.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the to the east direction. As you trudge along the east direction, can I get another party member, not Liliana, to roll a d20?
19.
Oh no. We're not gonna have this situation again, are we?
Trust her.
Where her rolls are not showing up until like 10 minutes later.
Well, I trust her.
I do too. I'm just a little worried that means about her internet connection.
Don't do it. Don't trust her. She cannot be trusted.
Bing. Oh no.
19, however, absolutely. You know what? With a 19, this journey, this walk along for what appears to be for the spirit of air, very pleasant. Birds are chirping. There's a lot of life and like very, heart filling things. Just like sounds of birds, the bending of the trees and everything, just like and the sunshine, very bright, just very pleasant. There it is.
I thought she was
Serene.
frozen. I was like, I can't tell if she's sitting really still or if she's frozen. Indeed, she was frozen.
I hate it
drop.
here so much.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
I was
it was
like-
doing great, and then it died again. Oh, I'm so calling the internet company tomorrow. This is ridiculous. It's still down too. Like, it's dead. It's blinking like the red eye of death. Anyways, that was a 19 before everything went to crap.
Oh, the
Now you
rage is
gotta
real.
Describe the
Oh
serene
my
path again.
god.
Yeah, so it was a very for your 19, it was very serene. It was very beautiful, kind of very heart-filling things, the things to negate the rage and anger that you feel, like birds chirping, animals skittering along, just beautiful nature for the first
No
time.
slithering, right?
Wait. I don't know if you heard that or not.
I hate it here.
Nope.
Hate it here. Nope. Out of here.
Can I get a snake companion, please? That can like change
You
his
got
size
it.
and grow. He's this big and then he's like ginormous.
Um.
I'm
However-
unaliving my character for the second time today.
uh. As you guys are excuse me, walking along and walk for about another 10 minutes, it feels like, you come upon a tall, slender birch standing slightly apart from others, its leaves constantly fluttering as if whispering secrets, even though no wind is blowing. And the tree is also slightly elevated.
I think that's our tree.
Another tree.
Another hand touches the beacon.
Not a hand touches the bacon.
Like, you can't avoid the beacon. You gotta watch that crap.
I will approach the tree.
All right.
Close behind.
As well.
Nothing kind of really happens.
Do you see
I
anything,
need
Berlin?
everyone to roll me a perception.
Aha! And-
14.
Wait. Oh,
Oh, perfect.
that's your second nat one tonight. Stop
That
rolling.
is. What is going on with I mean, perception is just not her strong suit. A shame, really. But Kevara Illumi, you see as you're kind of like looking around for something, you see a sliff faintly visible, dancing in Liliana's hair.
Sylph. I'm too distracted by my axe.
Yeah, that's right.
My
he's
axe is so cool.
Badass.
Yes, you made a new friend, Liliana.
I've had it for a while. What?
Not your axe.
Oh,
No, not the axe.
what?
And then kind of tilting down, like from your head to your eyes. She kind of like flies off and just like.
He took my axe.
He took my
Baby.
axe. Baby has axe.
Go in there, puppy. Go in there. Hi, I know you're scared. Go in there.
Hello, little self.
Boom. Go.
My voice is
Both of
too.
my
No,
children are in
okay,
here.
there we go.
Go. Thank you.
I think my voice is like a little too high pitched for the mic to pick up, but I think I got it.
You can hear me.
So- okay, hi. I have a riddle
Hello.
for you.
Okie dokie.
Lighter than what I am made of, more of me is hidden than is seen. I am the bane of the mariner. That was the word, and the friend of the forest. What? I will definitely copy and paste for you guys.
Thank you.
Please do.
My little self voice is kind of hard to understand. I get it.
Get out.
Is it land? Land?
Is that your final answer?
What?
Is that your final answer?
I don't know.
I think she said final answer.
Yeah, I got that. I said I don't know.
Is it iceberg?
No, because it's
The
friend of the
forest.
forest, bane of the mariner.
Oh yeah. I
More
was
of me is
like-
hidden than seen because there's
Well, it's
still
like I thought
land
of
underwater.
iceberg because like hidden and seen because
Rain?
Be careful, because whatever you say is your final
That was
answer.
another-
There'll be
that was another guess I
consequences
had.
if you're wrong.
What's throwing me off is lighter than what I'm made of.
Yeah.
For the description again, this is a sylph that is faintly visible, spirit dancing with the wind. Can I do it like this? Maybe. I'm gonna try. I guess while I'm waiting around for you guys to give an answer, I can ask about, I don't know, you girls, you got any boyfriends or anything going on? Got some hot gossip? You know, I've been seeing somebody. It's a male from Sliff, and you know, he seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure if he's like the type for me though, but he's got a good heart, you know?
Well, if he's got a good heart, maybe like stick to it.
I don't know. What do you guys think for the answer?
I don't know.
Rain? Like that's all I got.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know. Could you give me a hint?
In order to get a hint, you have to do me a favor.
What kind of favor?
Well, so about that male sylph guy, we've actually had a date, and I don't know if he's gonna call me back.
Oh,
So what do you think? Will he call me back?
maybe, but if he's taking too long, you go ahead and call him.
Oh, that's not something I've heard that we're supposed to do. We're supposed to make the men, kind of like chase.
No.
Huh? This has
You
changed
don't got
literally.
to.
Oh, what's that?
You don't got to. You can call. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Man, that changes everything that sylphs know when it comes to getting a man. I am so gonna tell everybody about this. It's gonna change the entire relationship dynamics of sylphs.
Do it. Be a strong self. I believe in you.
Yay. So the hint, your final answer, if it's not really your final answer, but it's very close to the answer, it's like along the lines, but it's lighter than rain.
A mist?
Is that your final answer?
Fog
Fog?
might be a good one.
Yeah, fog.
We'll go with fog.
Fog.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
It was wrong! 13.
13. You are jettisoned up in a cyclone, up in the air about 20 feet, and then you're released.
Holy cow.
That'd be if you don't have Featherfall or if your companions can't help you, that would be 2d6 of bludgeoning damage.
I
What
cast
would we-
Featherfall.
Okay.
Do you have Featherfall?
I do.
He has it.
Hell yeah! There you go. It's a very useful spell. Could you? Oh yeah, you got it right here. Okay. One reaction which you take when you or a creature within 60 feet of you falls. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Reaction. Featherfall. And you see Liliana just kind of daintily and softly return to the ground without any damage.
It's very clever. Good job, Lightbulb.
Thanks, fairy lady.
Sorry, but that was the
Well,
wrong
it wasn't-
answer.
It wasn't fog.
No, it wasn't fog.
Now you know what the consequence is. If you get it wrong, you get jettisoned into a sylph cyclone.
I gave my shot. It's everybody else's turn.
Mm.
Featherfall lasts for a little bit, though. 1 minute.
Lasts for a good bit. 1 minute. Real time,
Well,
that's not long.
I said a little bit.
Just say it's like a whole bunch of answers, and you'll just fall down slowly.
Just turns into amusement ride where it's supposed to be a punishment.
Shoodle. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Here's a little throwback for our returning Scribbles, Wanderers, and Doodles.
Wow.
You guys thinking?
I got nothing.
Remember what I said when you got the hint. It is along the lines of rain, but lighter.
Mist. That was what I had before that.
I mean, it could.
Is that going to be your final answer?
I'm thinking clouds, but how are clouds a friend of the forest?
Is
I don't
mist
know.
going to be your final answer?
Yes.
Liliana answers with mist. Braces herself to be jettisoned up into a cyclone, only to be saved by Illumi. However, you see a sylph do a happy dance and cheer and glee, like,
The answer is mist.
Yay!
And now I must give you my name. My name is Light.
Light.
Yes,
That's a
Light.
lovely name. Don't
I
forget to
think
call me
you-
back.
Don't mind me if I write it to a notebook for a second.
no reaction from Lane. I thought he was going to get that because he
Oh, I got
said,
it.
like, Yagami. So I was like,
Excuse me while I write into a notebook for a second. No,
I got it. I got it. I just try not to get sidetracked.
fair enough. But upon her giving her name, she kind of condenses into a ball where you get a orb of like white and with a symbol of air.
Pick that one up too.
Boy,
I
howdy,
think
yo
Bob was
had
a
it.
better answer.
Maybe I should have intervened on that riddle because that one really threw you guys.
It would have been nice. You are here.
I didn't want to step on toes. I am already using the goggles.
Don't let him fool you. If he knew the answer, he would have said it.
True.
I'll have you know I know me riddles, sir.
Okay, onwards to fire as I'll start
Let's
dragging him.
go.
Okay. Same song and dance. Let's see. So K-Bar was the last to roll for the D20. So Illumi is in charge of this D20.
Oh wait, does one of us get something for picking up the?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
does
get a
anybody
point.
get
Oh.
something?
As you pick this one up, you actually don't hear anything.
Go, puppy. Thank you.
12.
12.
Higher than 10.
It is higher than a 10.
Not as high as a 19.
With a 12, one thing that you come across on this fiery path is what appears to be, as you walk about 10 feet, not 10 feet, excuse me, about 5 minutes, you come to a strange part of the forest that is actually tiled, like with stones. Not actual tiles, but stones. And kind of what you saw back at the shrine.
Interesting.
So, you're going to continue onwards?
Anything interesting here? Like looking around, quick glance, cursory.
I mean, other than that, like, this is like kind of a walled, like, part, and it looks like kind of you're going through a tunnel. So it's like in order to progress, you got to go through this tunneled area.
Keep going.
Did Berlin see anything?
No, other than just this, kind of like this smoke is what I've been following this whole time.
Okie dokie. Keep following the smoke.
All right. As you walk about 5 feet, let's see, I'm going to say Kevara steps on a tile. And her foot goes down.
Dang it.
What's wrong?
Dexterity saving throws, everyone, as the sides of the walls begin to erupt in fire.
20.
Ooh.
14!
Very
18.
good, everyone. Very good. Let's see how well Berlin does.
Oh no.
Yank him.
Granted,
Does
his
midget
hand is
burn
held,
through Chris?
so I'm not sure if this is like a... I'll give him advantage. Why not?
For the best.
Save advantage. Oh my god!
That's a crit on its own.
It's, wow. That's a double 9.
You rolled an 8 last time, Hunter. Get your shit together.
It's... Look, my NPCs don't represent me, alright?
I'm just kidding.
Daggum. Ooh.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oof, oof, oof.
No, but when the Weaver rolls, he goes natural 20, natural 20, natural 20. Only when he's killing us.
Obviously.
We're gonna say I'm good in combat. I say good in combat. I don't feel good about it. This happens.
That's what they all say.
Let's see. And he'll take... Okay, that's good. That helps him. Because as you, like, the fire is like erupting and you guys are sprinting out of this tunnel, what happens to our dear Berlin is that everyone, all of you 3 are safe. Berlin burnt a little of his booty.
Burnlin?
Not his boot.
Yep, got a little 1 point of fire damage.
Oh,
Aw.
no.
And he's like sniffing the air. It would smell anything burning.
I think it's
can't
you.
Smell. I don't have a nose.
It's the seat of your pants. It's right there. Get it.
He like turns around, like starts. Actually, he can't see it, so it's like he just kind of he can't see it. He's blind with the goggles. I don't see anything, but I feel a pain coming on. Could one of you assist in putting this my could help
I'ma smack
patting
his button. Put out the fire.
I like Berlin might like that.
He's got a wife.
Yeah, he's blushing. He's blushing, but he like shakes his head. And he's like, "What is it? Thank you for that. Please don't tell my wife."
Promise I won't. Let's go.
I didn't promise anything.
Goodness gracious. So coming to the end of the flame path, you find a tree that looks like it was struck by lightning. Its bark
Ooh.
partially blackened, yet vibrant red leaves suggest it's thriving despite past burns. This tree stands out due to its resilience and fiery spirit.
Just chewing on that thing.
Hmm?
Sorry. Lane.
We're
Sorry.
gonna lane.
It's a ADHD thing.
Oh, gosh.
Understandable.
Just don't break the handle like some people do. They'll just shoot, pop, and it breaks.
I did on my good one. My good one. So
Oh
very
no,
sad.
not the good one. All right.
See, this is going to be hilarious when we actually bring back the cameras for gameplay, and then everyone can see the ADHD things that are happening during session right now.
I'm always fiddling with something or chewing on something. It'll never
Well,
stop.
I mean, I would have a fidget, but I don't know where I put it down at when I was in here last, and then the baby hands have disappeared too. So I have nothing
Oh!
right now. except
Oh my
highlighter.
goodness! The baby hands are gone!
They're here somewhere. I think they may be underneath the table because my dogs bumped into it and knocked my little thing over. So it's probably under there.
All right.
My
So-
children will always be a part of the broadcast.
Let's see. Okay, so as you guys like approach this tree, what do you want to do?
Do you see anything, Berlin?
I see an ember resting on like a rock in front of the tree.
Oh, great fire spirit. What is your riddle?
You see as you beckon that Liliana, the ember that was on the tree begins to get bigger and bigger to about a small sized creature that seems to be kind of like moving down the tree, and it goes on top of the rock, and you see a salamander that glows with a faint ember-like light.
It's so cute.
Is this a Frozen 2 reference we're pulling right now?
I've not seen Frozen 2.
Hi, little buddy.
Hello, friend.
I'm disappointed in
Silence!
you, sir.
Silence, all of you! You have
Like a
come
tr-
upon... What's it say? What's it say? You wanna
like
go?
a treat? Would you like a treat?
Oh, a treat! You were trying to be nice to me. However, because of my nature, I am fiery. So he sticks his tongue out, and just like you can see, like some flame, just like kind of, like envelop the tongue.
Fire isn't always bad. Fire is good as well.
No, we're tough. We're menacing. We're damaging.
Adorable.
Why
I'm
is
not
that what
adorable.
we have here?
I am fiery. I am death. I am murder.
Aw. Sorry. I respect your ferociousness. Please continue.
Thank you. And also, sticks out his tongue and like that's enveloped in flames that you just like.
Is this like a calcifer personality? Like, no, it's just a legitimate question. Like, is it kind of taking on the like calcifer kind of personality?
Calcifer in what way? In what way?
Like, is it like, you know, kind of how Calcifer acts, his personality, his kind of mannerisms? Is the salamander kind of taking that on in his antics, or
Further question: who is Calcifer?
Hunter,
House
you
moving castle.
uncultured swine?
Sorry, what is this referring to?
Howl's
fire
moving castle. It's a fire spirit.
Oh,
Like, the
Calcifer, the yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot his name.
I've never watched that and don't know who that is. Fight me.
That's
I'm gonna fight you anyways, Lane. Shut up.
You got to see it. It's a great movie. Yeah. So let me think here. Calcifer. He was jolly though, I thought.
No, he was not.
Okay. Basically, then that's a good way to like kind of describe him.
Fire demon. Like,
Yeah.
He says it.
That's right.
But
Guys, it's been a minute.
Just like,
Here, eat some eggs.
That's not what I was going for, but I'll definitely take it.
I'm just trying to wonder, like, getting a feel for the spirit. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Absolutely. Totally.
ADHD moment aside.
That's fine. I detect you have two spirits in your possession. You have earth and you have air. Ha! They were the easy ones. You can hear an etherealness of the earth one. Boy, you better watch it. And then from the air.
Can't hear you.
No.
Anyways, why should I even bestow the riddle to you three, even if you have two spirits? I do not acknowledge you as the ones to possess the Verdant Blade of power of nature.
I can shoot fire.
No, you can't.
We're trying to help somebody out, and stubborn as a hot-headed spirit may be, could do some good.
Is there something
Help
around that,
somebody
like,
in need.
I can shoot
Or
a
if you want-
firebolt at and not completely...
What the fuck?
I don't want to engulf the forest in flame or something, but...
Don't you have produce flame? You can just hold it in your hand instead of like actually shooting it.
I have the as a cantrip. I don't know if he does.
No, I have firebolt.
Ah.
I can
just
shoot
shoot
a
it like
bolt of fire.
There's like stone walls around us, right?
Not in this area, no. But I mean, it's like a stony path, I guess you could say.
Shoot it to the ground.
I don't want, that's not as cool, you know?
It's not as cool, man.
I'll do the cantrip where I just kind of like make it appear. Not that it,
Okay.
I mean,
You want to use like okay, alrighty. As you do such, in his like kind of like, I do not acknowledge you. Why should I? And then it's like you like hold fire and like, in his demeanor, his personality changes completely as he's like, fire wielder. I will only give the riddle to that one.
fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, fire wielder. The soon-to-be master of the Verdant Blade. Your riddle is... I am a strange contraction. No, contradiction. I can't read. I'm a salamander. I live in the sea, but not in water. I can be seen both day and night, but I am often obscured by the light. What am I? Yeah, so definitely copy and paste.
I thought
What
you
did he
actually,
know?
I thought you actually changed on us.
when he went like slowly French, and it just went downhill. I'm like,
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
I will taunt you a second time.
I will just return to a second time. Yeah, I did change into French for some reason. Maybe I should have just stick with the French salamander in the beginning. Anyways, the riddle is, I am a strange contradiction. I live in the sea, but not in water. I can be seen both day and night, but I am often obscured by the light. What am I?
The first thing that comes to mind is like stars, but I thought that's not right. Because they live in the sea, but they're not in the water. They're reflected in the water. Oh, they can't be seen during the day. Never mind. That's wrong.
Yeah. I mean,
the sun can.
Wielder of fire, not to rush you, but if you are to be the worthy one of the Verdant Blade. Yep, it's changing in French. It's gonna happen anyways. Of the Verdant Blade, you must answer quickly, unless you succumb to the fire riddle. And after about a minute, you do feel a little hotter.
I'm still kind of stumped.
Is it the dark? Or darkness?
Could be.
When you have a final answer, let me know.
I'm not allowed to answer. It's only her, so I'm like, it's the darkness.
Okay. Is it darkness? I have a feeling I'm gonna get burnt.
Sorry.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get burnt.
As you answer darkness, the salamander spirit gets enraged.
Yep. I'm about to get burnt.
And it's in the heat that you felt intensifies tenfold to where it's like a level 1 sunburn, or you're just feeling that hot. And it's like, no, it is not darkness. Are you truly the right one to possess the Verdant Blade, even if you are able to wield fire?
I'm in any time, Berlin.
Let me see. Let me think. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
I'm not good at riddles either. Like, this is... No.
Note to self. Party is not good at riddles.
Thought I was doing okay.
You got like an easy one.
Yeah.
Easy, you say, huh? Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah.
Supposed to be like that kind of a little bit of a gimme. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. I need to just.
Can I get a hint since she got a hint last time?
Ooh, natural 20 for Berlin.
Come on, Berlin.
But
no.
I don't want to steal this from you. I'm not gonna steal this from
Please
you.
be my guest.
Please.
You want him just as you just asking you tagging in?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Come on, you're part of the
This
party
one-
right now.
This one's kind of stumping. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm blonde, so.
I'm just stupid.
Think. Yep,
Wow.
he knew what I was gonna do.
We just. I'm done. Riddles and Jimmy Neutron references. It's been a day.
It's been a day. Yes, the answer to the riddle. And the salamander just kind of like glares at him. It's like, you are not a wielder of fire. You do not get to speak.
The French.
A wielder of fire. Well, I can also shoot a bolt of fire. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Respectfully, flame
Where, is
spirit.
he on like a tree right now or something?
He's like on a rock that's in front of the tree.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the rock with a firebolt.
Okay.
Just be like, look, I can do it.
You know what? For funsies, Berlin's gonna follow along with you too. He's like, as can I, as I told you. And then it's like you both fire a firebolt, and he's like, oh no! It's a rock. I hope to goodness you would hit a rock, so you don't have to roll.
Well, I was hoping I was like you wouldn't be like, see if you don't hit the salamander.
Nah. That'd be funny. But I mean, it's a
I don't think
ethereal
I've heard
spirit,
it was a
so
fire spirit, so
yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Seeing this display, it's like, you are also fire wizards. I
tried
was
to tell
wrong.
you.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Told you guys, hot head over here.
It takes a hot head to know a hot head. Others. Fire wizards. You're my answer. The riddle. Yes, the answer to the riddle is fire. And more specifically, in the bioluminescence or fluorescence. Phosphorescence, that's the word I can remember. That is correct. I'm waiting to hear. Hold on. I'm looking at people's faces. Amber's face is not pleased. Ashley is not pleased by this riddle's answer either.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but okay.
I'm confused.
I am
Mine
a
makes sense.
strange contradiction. I live in the sea, but not in water. I can be seen both day and night, but I am often obscured by the light.
Fire makes light. Nope.
Because, like, fire and light, because there's light, so it's like light obscures the fire. Because fire is light. Okay,
Anyway,
cards
he
on
got
the
it right.
table. I
Yay!
didn't make this riddle. It was produced by ChatGPT.
I was just like,
Yep.
I live in the sea, but not in the water. I don't
That's
see where
where
that
I was
comes in
really
with fire.
confused.
When you go dark,
Yeah,
and
'cause, you know,
deep enough in the
fire-
sea, it's dark and like it obscured
Mhm.
in both day and night. At
Mhm.
nighttime, there's a
Make
light
sure
on.
to underline that part where the party's not good with riddles.
Yeah, underline.
But that's the
Based on
perfect
Chat
thing.
Maybe don't get them from
GPT.
Chat GPT. That one doesn't. It doesn't have like real.
It's funny because its answer, it says fire, specifically phosphorescence or bioluminescence in the sea.
Anywho.
It would be in the water.
Yeah.
But you got it right! Yay!
Yes,
did
right, yeah.
it!
Woo. Okay. Now that you have answered the riddle correctly, I shall give you my name. My name
Jeff.
is Sun.
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 Okay.
So we got sun, moon, and what was it?
Light.
Light.
Yes, do with that information as you will. As I am looking at one of you being the master of the Verdant Blade.
Not me.
And I now say adieu.
Adieu.
And turns into a ball. Turns into a ball that turns into an orb of fire, like, you know, crystallized orb, just like you've been collecting, with the symbol of fire.
I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna be like, "All right, Hothead, you're coming with me," and I'll just scoop up the orb.
Ooh.
You can hear the tongue lashing out with fire in etherealness at you saying that, K-Bar. Oh, he heard that too, Liliana. He's like, I am not cute. I am murder. I am death. I am destruction.
And I'll just hold up the orb. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna hold up the orb. I'm gonna be like, "Are you sure about that? You're looking a little round to me."
Well done, everybody. We've been able to collect the 3 spirits that is said to be in the prophecy. So, let's head back to the shrine.
All right, we'll guide him back to the shrine. I guess he could take the goggles off now, right? I mean, he doesn't really need them on anymore.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna keep on wearing these just in case. Because we still had to figure out the next part, which is from the waters of wisdom to the fire's embrace, the sword waits in silence in its resting place. For those who are destined, let this truth be known, the Verdant Blade's power is for nature alone. But then the last part says, in the heart of the forest, where the brave never fade, lies the ancient and mighty Verdant Blade. Let the seekers be wary, let their hearts remain pure, for the blade's true power is nature's allure. What are everybody else's thoughts? What I can tell you is that even with these goggles and what I've noticed with the spirits is that I still see them, but how can I put this? So the earth orb is like a rock, and when I look at the air orb, I see just this bright light, and then when I look at the fire orb, I see a ball of flame.
Might be a good place to stop for the night because it's like 10:30.
Okay. We could do that if y'all want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to. If y'all want to
Kids
keep
getting
going.
restless.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about the prophecy.
A prophecy.
From the waters of wisdom, we haven't found any water.
What if we like pour water on something?
Well, I guess we'll find the answer to that and more next time on Into the Aether, episode 15. Thank you for everyone sticking around, and for those who are watching, and those who have not watched and are watching us in the future. We hope you enjoyed this wonderful bit of puzzle solving and riddle answering with a bit of spiritual characters and whatnot. I heard it. Future. That being said, I am your story weaver. I am the keeper of scribbles and weaver of tales. Be sure to like and follow us on YouTube at Weaver Chronicles and Facebook at Weaver Chronicles, and follow us on Story Weaver. Follow us at StoryWeaver24 at House Twitch. And if you want to become a part of this community of Scribbles, Wanderers, and Doodles, then join us over at the Great Book. Description and invite to the server is in the description of this video. Should be an invite that never expires. So click it, and you can be a part of this great community that we're trying to build. That being said, I'm going to do something that's going to throw everyone off, and I'm going to actually have Liliana start with the outros.
All right. I'm Liliana, and my shout out today is Ducky Please, which is Duck IEPLZ on Twitch. To you, Lane.
It looks like I'm still going second. Nothing ever changes.
Nothing changes for me.
I'm Lane, also known as Illumi. I stream occasionally on Kick and Twitch and Greatson. Amber.
I'm Amber. I'm Kevara. You can find me on Instagram at Duck and Goose Photography. Yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, you'll find me here at the Great Book, like Liliana and Lane. Good night.
Nice.
Alrighty. Good night, Wanderers, Scribbles, and Doodles. And as always, stay nerdy and weave big. And we will be back with more Into the Aether next week. Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Eventually.
We'll be back.
And then Nerd Sona will be continuing his playthrough of Final Fantasy X this Thursday. So tune in if you want to see the continuation of his playthrough with his friend Tired Num Num. Other than that,
Num Num.
Tis time to say, as the Fire Salamander said, adieu, and we will see you next time. Into the Aether.
Doodles.
Bye.
Bye.